So our final map is Missed Opportunities.
I mean, that would be perfect if worked out just right. You get level 15 with the final map.
We'll see. Yeah, did you think you could warp there? It's because I have the Alarak announcer, and when I spam cannons, it's like constantly overlapping with other things, so he's just constantly going, oh, did you think you could warp there? Over and over and over and over and over again.
That's funny.
Sorry, viewers.
It's fitting that you have the Alarak announcer. Alright, missed opportunities. Final map with these two commanders. Well, I mean, last map that we haven't played so far.
Yeah, assuming you random the first 5 or 6, it's neat how you can kind of get to 15 almost perfectly by playing every map once.
What, we played Void Thrashing twice? Rifts to Core Hall.
Yeah, so they would need to add one more map to the map pool. And I mean, the more that they add, the less likely you're going to hit your first repeat. So it's, you know, you random until you hit your first repeat, and then you go down the list. Works pretty well.
You have too few.
Decided to try my new mothership out. It's a very lengthy cooldown, though.
A formidable advantage against our foes.
It takes a really long time to get warped in, but you can. I think there's a mastery for it that makes it a lot better.
Forgotten about me out here. The hallucinations are the only visitors I've had.
But the masteries never work on the initial cooldown, I don't think.
Speaking of,
right, the initial cooldown. Or does it? I think it does.
Provide an escort for them?
It usually will specify at least. Some of them it does, some of them it doesn't. But I don't think Alarax it does.
Okay.
Hey, Calvix. What did you miss? Well, we're near the end, unfortunately for you, but this may be our last map.
We shall see.
We shall see. Well, I'm fine saying it's our last map anyway, because I know you said you had to go, and I am going to eat a very late dinner, so...
Oh yeah, you need to eat.
And then we can, we can always use the turkey mutation if
right. It's a level 15.
Yeah.
If it gets me to level 15.
I think so.
I'm still level 13.
Yeah, I don't know. I really think it would, but...
I mean, if not, we'll do... It'll be fine.
Yeah, I think it'll be. One way or another, it'll be okay. What's for dinner? I've got some leftover ground beef from nachos that I made, so I'm going to make some tacos / burritos.
Sounds good.
Probably tacos. I think burritos are defined by having rice and beans. Is that correct? I don't really know.
I don't really know. Not all burritos have rice and beans.
Because, like, what's the difference between a burrito and a taco if it doesn't have beans in it, is my question. Someone in the chat, you gotta look this up.
Burritos are usually larger.
True,
than
yes.
Tacos. But I've had burritos without rice and beans.
Must I compensate for your weakness?
I don't think it really matters.
It's all like, it's just like fried tortillas with cheese and some sort of beef usually, and cumin.
If you're in New Mexico, red and green chili. Alright, I can take care of these guys.
Okay. Oh no.
As long as they don't follow your probes.
Oh no, they're splitting up, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So Zeratul's out now. You got your side? Okay.
Yep.
An artifact fragment is hidden near here. I bring wisdom.
Not the Haka anymore, so I can attack my rocks with Alarak without having to feel bad. Or just use an structure overcharge.
It says it's right here. I'm right on top of it. What are you doing?
I was wondering what you were doing over here.
My bots are under attack. My bots are under
Oh shit.
attack.
It's not really exact on where they show up. Oh, I thought I killed that guy.
I got him.
What's this? Enemy forces en route to my bots? It's just like Belshir said.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
Okay, so it's Protoss.
Protoss. Yep.
What do I want to do? Just get all my buildings and decide later.
I bring wisdom.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what to build either.
Fulfill
Maybe Robo this time? So I did. Yeah, Robo.
Maybe I'll do the same then.
guides us.
Taco small, burrito big.
Oh, the harvesting bot
Drimbus
is returning
knows
now.
what's
Yeah, I
up.
mean,
We'll
burritos
have
are
to
usually
continue
big.
guarding it until it arrives.
Larger
Yeah.
in size.
I just thought it's just what taco small, burrito
Taco,
big.
Burrito big. Just look it up on Wikipedia. That'd be fine. Like that's the entire Wikipedia page.
Good
And
news,
the difference
Commanders.
between a
My
taco
bots
and a
have
burrito.
brought me terrazine. Well,
I don't know,
that's good news for me.
What do you prefer though? Tacos or burritos?
Probably burritos.
Do you hear that? It's the terrazine moving
I would
beneath the
most
surface.
likely, most of
More
the time,
geysers are
go
on the
for
way.
burritos.
Mm-hmm.
Allegiance is
But
yours.
you could have a crappy burrito.
En Arudin Rashaka.
I'll be out.
So you like
Do you think-
overall?
do
What's
you
your
think he-
opinion on Alarak?
The enemy is
I like
draining
him.
the terrazine from the
I
Belgian
feel like
fighters. We have to stop them. No, we're not.
He could get a little repetitive. You're just constantly going ascendants. But his rebel units are pretty strong. His slayers are strong. He's fun. He's a pretty fun hero to use.
Yeah, I could be wrong. They've
He
lied
still
to
has
me
some
before. Those little
stuff
miscreants.
that I need to unlock. But
I think part of the problem is this is all the new commanders. Also, is like they all have become
very unique.
less. Yeah, they're all almost. I don't want to say one-trick ponies in a way, but they do have way less things going for them than.
Like the newer,
Yeah.
like less upgrades you have to worry about. And you don't
Yeah,
have to
it's
worry
like they
about
all kind of do the
flying.
same thing in a way.
Uh-huh.
What's made to last forever and being destroyed.
I mean, I still feel like with Zeratul, I have a bunch of things that I can do. Whereas, like, look at Raynor. He has, like, an entire Terran tech tree.
Right.
My enemies close in.
Where Zeratul's just sitting here, he wants to do his thing.
Oh, Alaric. That was a bad,
Come on home, little bots. The commanders
Come on
will
home.
protect you. Enemy forces have converged on
Okay,
my
Zeratul,
bots.
you gotta be doing some other stuff
Everybody
here.
get in there.
Your base is becoming a liability. I see.
Tacos with guacamole, I agree with this.
Dares to attack our base.
Why can I not find this one? I'm sure this is agonizing for people watching, I know, I understand. But, like,
The bots are back.
It's gotta happen.
it's gotta happen, yeah. I think it's this. Yes, it was.
I have collected.
Looks like we're making progress. It's gonna take more terrazine than that to finish my research. That's right. So,
The Void Rays destroying enemies looks so satisfying. It is satisfying. Oh, believe me.
You don't have all day.
It's a good'un.
Looks like there will be more geysers soon.
Oh, the bonus. I guess you got a Vanguard on it, so it's frozen.
Yeah, I got a Vanguard.
Okay, I'm clearing this out.
Alaric was over there, but I mean, he'll as long as he finishes before the mission ends, we'll be fine.
Oh yeah, Void Rays, get him.
I bring wisdom in times of chaos.
You get a monolith, and you get a monolith. And you get a monolith.
Your allies have
Oh, your Vanguard's gone.
My burdens
What?
weigh.
Oh, I right-clicked. Oops.
I'll send Zeratul. He'll be fine.
Please keep the little guys out of trouble.
Zealot Squad needs a bit of a buff. I agree. I mean, the Psionic Storm that they get is real good, but I just don't think it's good
Coming after
enough.
my bots. Stop them, commanders!
I'll protect the bots.
I'll just let Zeratul hack away at this, and then the artifact thing will be ready, I think, soon after. Stalkers against an immortal composition, probably not the best choice.
Probably not the best. No. As long as they're focusing Alarak.
Your allies have entered.
Please, please, stop the enemy from breaking my stuff!
How often do you have those Void Rays out?
I mean, they cost 500 minerals, but otherwise,
Oh.
yeah, they're pretty
Floating around
pretty
here
good.
before? I wonder where they came from.
You know, I realized.
What?
I mean, it took me to level 14 to like actually have this sink in, but I have no buildable air units besides my warp ins and like the warp prisms.
We have a lot of units that shoot up, but yeah, no air units. That's. I mean, similar to Alarak, he only has the warp prisms.
Hate it when they're out there all
Don't
night
really
without
count,
giving me a
but-
call.
Combat without you. An artifact is whole.
Thanks for getting the bonus.
Yep. It's kind of neat to watch enemies get turned into.
Did they get?
I just watch enemies get turned into probes. It's
My
goofy.
boss has returned. Looks like I won the bet this time, Belshir.
Man, look at you go.
Once you play enough of the commander, I guess like certain commanders use. I mean, I kind of need to hit points where I like can feel a little more confident about actually being able to do stuff with them. Whereas like
Like what?
now, I finally hit that point with Zeratul. When I was starting, I was like, his army seems really weak, and you know, like what am I really supposed to do with him?
Right. And now you're.
It's clicked.
Yeah.
Kill the Reaver. You got him.
Man, I'm. These Wrathwalkers are so good.
Hi, Nathan.
I mean, I haven't even used the mothership.
Bots. Oh, those are mine.
This map is notoriously
Terrazine.
pretty easy, but
Yeah. Let's just fill the
My
screens.
Terrazine tanks are
yeah, right.
full.
Fuck that.
Belshir's being really generous today. I should really send her a thank you card.
Did I get my last thing? Yes, I did. Okay, Zeratul, go get the.
The geysers are returning as foretold by omniscient Belshir. Be ready.
See, like against an immortal composition, I guess the Dark Templar would be really good here. It's too late to change, but that would have been a really smart thing.
It shall be as you say.
Yeah, any ground composition. That'd be pretty good at.
Yeah.
I bring wisdom in times of chaos.
Poor Zeratul doesn't benefit from weapon and armor upgrades.
Yeah, most heroes don't.
Well, I think we've won.
I think, yeah,
Congrats.
cleared out majority of the map already. Just want to call it the mothership.
Bots away! What? I thought it was funny.
I have no clue what my level 15 thing's gonna be. I'm pretty excited about it. It's gotta be something that's really good, because I have all the upgrades available.
Zeratul turns into his true, most powerful form.
He turns into a Zelnaga
Bots, don't
shade
like
or something.
metamorphosis for Illidan. You just need one tower.
That one monolith, man, he's holding down the fort.
Like those monoliths plus structure overstride. I know we said it a bunch, but it's
Wisdom in times of
It's really
too
good.
good.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Guess we can go and attack the enemy base after this group.
yeah.
It's always fun.
Try out my new motherships.
So, viewers, considering, I mean, I think I'll get to 15. If not, it'll be close. But regardless, what do you all think about Zeratul?
under assault. Shadows I come.
What are your thoughts?
Allies have entered pledge your power to
Is a fan. It's pretty strong.
I bring wisdom in times of chaos.
Tried blinking around some DTs. Oh yeah, that's good. That would have been so much better from the start of this mission.
Tank is full.
For these like mass ground compositions, the DT blink, I don't think I gave it a fair shot, but I'll stay back and make sure that this finishes. Here, have this guy.
Oh my god, there's so many destroyers now. It's doubled the amount of destroyers.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
Wow.
My bots are taking damage.
And your evolution aura
Terrible
works on
damage.
the destroyers in the mothership.
Of course it does.
Enemies descend on our base.
Did you see anything getting de-evolved?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
It
nice.
just happened. We're finding a bunch of probes right now.
That's pretty cool.
Like shoots out this shockwave.
Well, that's neat. I'm glad that it functions. I mean, why wouldn't it? But I'm glad that it works the way
Yeah.
I would expect it to.
Great job, commanders. My bots are safe and sound. Do you do this sort of thing often?
Nice. I think we did it.
Yeah, I think we did.
Wait, did they rebuild up here? I refuse.
They are
did. How
rebuilding.
dare you?
You turned them all into probes. So.
That's a
A lot
good
of
point.
probes.
They had a lot of resources and workers to be able to get back on their
Yeah.
feet. Hey, he needs air units? Yeah, I mean, you have the option for the Void Rays, but it's not quite
My bots are back. That means
enough.
it's tea time. The teas for Terrazine.
He is too
Just
overpowered.
a little more Terrazine to go.
He looks
Our
amazing,
victory
can't wait to
is
play him.
close At hand.
Again, I mean, he's free until level 5. You guys just want to try him out?
Yeah. It's just interesting to see
No
the
harm.
the variety of opinions, which I enjoy.
For my opinion, I think he looks pretty cool.
These are the
Like,
last
he's-
of the geysers.
A lot of the
last their
upgrades that you've
kind.
gotten, I have
All alone in
no
the
idea what they
depths of
mean.
space.
But then when you see them in action, you kind of...
Yeah, exactly. It took me. I mean, it was the same with Stukov. It was the same with Han and Horner. Like, they don't really make sense until they're kind of contextualized
So
with
it
some of their
clicks.
higher upgrades.
Yeah.
You're expecting other variants of units, not just reskin renames.
Oh, shit.
Are you killing my
Sorry.
stuff?
I just wanted to see how strong Zeratul was. Sorry.
Poor guy.
Wrathwalkers are very powerful. Sorry.
Well, yeah, if you hit him with what 8 Wrathwalker blasts, yes, of course he's gonna die. They do 120
Like at first I was
shot.
just at first it was just a supplicant, and he
Oh, okay.
it's like, yeah, he can out heal.
Sending
that,
out the
but-
best of my bots.
But that's what I was saying earlier at the beginning of this mission. I agree, Emerson, is I think all the new commanders are going to be that way, where, again, you look at Raynor or even Kerrigan, and they have, like, full tech trees. Most of the new commanders I expect are only going to have 6, 7 units, maybe.
No respect for science.
And that's my expectation. Whereas, like, a lot of the older macro commanders had tons of variability. And I think there's many different ways to play Zeratul, enough to have, like, 3 different unique play styles. But he doesn't have a lot of units. And I expect that's how all the new commanders are going to be. Because, again, you know, they can make them faster. They still fit. When you're playing them, at least, as I've been playing, I feel as though they've been versatile enough.
Your allies have entered combat.
But I agree, like, it just feels like I should have some other, like, I should have some sort of tier 1 unit that's missing here, specifically.
Right.
Like, a tier 1.5 air unit and, like, a tier 1 zealot or something similar to, like, a supplicant that is just sort of missing.
I guess the thing is that
Your nexus point is under assault.
now with the newer commanders, there's only so many units that you can come up with, so they don't want to have one commander have,
Too much.
I don't know, just
Well,
too
yeah, I
much,
mean,
and then
that kind of, you know,
limit what
that's
the other
assigning, like,
good commanders can have.
yeah, that's like a more depressing view on it, which I think is true. But, you know, I think there's multiple multiple reasons around it as well. You know, it's not just like, hey, we're going to put in less than the other commanders so we can fit more into the newer ones and make more money. You know, it's true.
Right.
It's cynical, but at the same time, I think there's a reason for it. And like, Zeratul still can be played a couple different ways, at least, which is, you know, probably not much stuff as Raynor, but.
Commanders, the enemy's eating my bots for breakfast.
Well, we almost lost one.
Yeah, that was close. But in any case, I've had fun.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun.
And that's the other thing is they can remove some of the functionalities from commanders and have them still feel good, because like for as long as I'm going to play them for, which is 1 to 15 plus the occasional random, you know, I don't need them to have 5, 6 different options. I think what is presented here is just enough. But in terms of like price, obviously you pay $5 for Swan, you're going to get a lot more build options than this.
Right, but I would argue that the newer commanders are more unique. They bring stuff you haven't seen in StarCraft 2 to the table.
Yeah, I agree. It's sort of like how do you quantify a fun factor, because it's going to be different for everyone. For me, you know, people who have watched me enough can probably, you know, would know. You know, I have plenty of fun with this for the amount of time that I'm spending on it, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not trying to play apologist here. I genuinely believe that. He needs air units and melee tank units. Yeah, that's kind of what I was just describing. He needs like a basic air unit. Even if the void things, the warp prisms could attack, that would be good, I think. Because Alarak doesn't have any air units except his call-downs. But yeah,
No,
like a
the warp
tanky
prisms.
T1 unit
Totally
he's
count.
missing, like a zealot.
Yeah.
Yes! I can finally finish this research and get off.
I mean, it's also interesting. Alaric doesn't have any tier 1
Sorry,
tanky
Belshir.
units.
I didn't mean it like that.
True, yeah. I mean, he's got the
They're pretty
supplicants,
similar in
but...
that respect. Yeah, but they're more just cannon fodder.
Yeah.
Not a melee.
Well, it goes to show that they've been successful implementing a couple different types of commanders that work on the early game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. I got level 15.
Congrats.
Upon finding all 3 artifact fragments, Zeratul gains additional shields, increased Shadowclave damage, and can store 3 charges of Blink. I thought I already had that. See, that explains
now-
why I'm like, why
that's
don't I
level
have 3
15.
charges of Blink? Because on Zeratul, it's
Yeah.
not grayed out. It looks like he's got it.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be super useful, though, for just getting the fragments. You can blink in, blink out,
Oh, yeah.
and he gets more shields. Well, I guess it's once you get the 3
Only
fragments.
when you get all
so.
3. But even so,
Yeah.
that's, you know, that'll help him survive a little bit easier as well, rather than getting nuked to all shit.
Yeah.